that wasn't what I intended to do, but welcome everybody here in Wildcat Nation. Thanks for joining me. Got the thing. I'm playing solo today. You can see my sidekick Keaton isn't here yet, but he said he was feeling a little sick. He's at home. I sent him a link to join us, so he may do that, which is why our countdown got interrupted a little bit early today because I was testing that interview feature. But it'll be fun if he's able to get in. Hey, I think we got him. Let's see what happens here. I think we got maybe. Hey, there you are.
Hey, happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. So you're feeling a little under the weather today, huh?
Oh, I don't know. I'm invincible.
That's why you got your Iron Man t-shirt on, huh?
Yep, that's exactly why.
Okay, well, that's good. Glad you could make it this morning. We're going to look at 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 3. This is a good one for you this morning, Keaton. But the Lord is faithful.
Okay, good.
He will establish you and guard you against the evil one. So the attacks on your body today, feel strengthened.
I will feel strengthened. Tell the
that's good.
Weak little devil to kick the curb.
Yeah, that's good. Here's the thing. I think a lot of people run around a lot of times in fear of all types of things. And, of course, we live in a sinful, fallen world, and we know that the evil one is, in fact, the ruler of this world. The Bible tells us that. But we know that we belong to a different kingdom. We belong to the kingdom of Jesus Christ. And this verse reminds us that he is our king and he is our protector and our defender because, that's an obligation of a king, is to defend his people. And we know that the Lord is faithful and he's going to do that for us. And we just need to trust in that. And so when all these things, people start freaking out because the communists are coming, and they are, we need not worry too much about that because we're not part of this country anyway. In our hearts, we're part of the kingdom of God. So we'll stand on those promises, and everything will be fine. Right, Keaton?
Oh, yeah.
You got anything pressing you want to talk about today?
Pressing that I want to talk about? I'm really thinking that I need to join the Space Force.
Okay. And
I would like to go to the moon. What about you? Would you like to go to the moon?
No, I'm pretty happy where I'm at. I've kind of decided
you wouldn't want to go to the moon.
I don't think space is for me.
Huh. That is my all-time still dream. I would love to go to space. But I saw a picture the other day of NASA astronauts. They're in the rocket and they're all cramped in there, and every single little inch of space is taken. And then I saw a picture of what SpaceX is gonna look like, and they're all in these little recliner looking things. There's a big open area, really nice, and it says, I don't know, it's budget, and then it was SpaceX or something like that. But it was just kind of funny. There was all this ample space. Elon wasn't counting the budget, I guess.
Huh. So they didn't have enough headroom.
Not in NASA's rocket. They're just all crunched up in there. But Elon had vaulted ceilings in there for them.
So you want to... but that's not Space Force. That's Elon Musk. Space Force would be
yes.
That's a branch of the military.
Yeah, I don't care who takes
Space Ranger.
Yeah, Buzz Lightyear. Yeah.
I read a book one time. It took place in space, and what I thought was interesting about it is the people fought with rapiers, and their whole goal when they were fighting in space was to puncture the other person's spacesuit because that would kill them.
Yeah. Huh? I hadn't thought about that, because if there was any type of battle or something on the moon or something, you can, I don't know how fast the bullet would fly up there, but surely, it's a lot slower than it would be here. Could you dodge them, you think?
I actually don't think that would make any difference. I think it would travel at least the same rate, maybe faster, because there's no atmosphere, so there's no friction to slow down the
Oh, it
bullet
would come
in
faster, not slower.
in air, and the gravity is less. I think the issue with firearms in space is the recoil. So since you don't have gravity or resistance helping you stay in place when you fire your weapon, you there's a significant amount of recoil pushing you back. Yeah.
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 So,
and I wonder if I don't know, would the bullet, like with the firing pin or whatever, even like puncture the round and
well,
ignite?
it doesn't have to puncture it because it's a percussive explosion reaction. So it's actually just the impact force that sets off the priming powder. But I don't think any of those types of physics would be affected by being in space. I think mainly it's
None of that.
the recoil issues and the lack of atmosphere. I think the real question would be, would the powder burn in a non-oxygen environment? And I think the issue there is no, it would not. So you would have to have enough oxygen inside your round to fuel the. If there was enough oxygen inside the cartridge to allow the powder to burn, then I think it would work. But other than that, if it's dependent on ambient oxygen, it wouldn't work. Well, that's an interesting tangent to run down this morning about how guns might or might not work in the vacuum of space. But I'll tell you what, I answered some questions this morning about investing in crypto coins. So that was kind of interesting. And right now is likely a good time to buy Bitcoin. It's down at 46,000, which is crazy because
46 for one Bitcoin.
$46,000 for one Bitcoin. It was up to 59,000 earlier this week, which is why 46,000 looks like an attractive price. What's interesting though is less than a year ago it was under 10,000, and we were all going, "Is it going to get to 10? Is it going to get to 10?" And now it's people. If you could buy it at 42, people would be jumping all over it right now.
Yeah,
but I think it's there to stay. I think it's good. I'm looking at some of the other Bitcoins like Ethereum and Litecoin as possible investments. They've got a little wider swing, but I think investing in Bitcoin is a lot like investing in the stock market. You got to know what you're getting into, and you got to study the investment and know whether it's going up or going down and what's a good price and what's a bad price. What's fun about the crypto is it's very volatile. So if you're playing the margins, buy low, sell high, in every week, every month for sure, there's a 25 to 40% swing in the price. So if you can hit those troughs and hit those peaks, it's a pretty good way to go.
Yeah.
So you doing any racing anytime soon?
I'm going to be racing quite a bit next month, I think, contrary to Dory's satisfaction. I've got a race almost every weekend next month for me, but my company doesn't have any, but April to like August, we're booked up pretty much for Heartland. So I won't get to race a ton this summer myself. So I'm going to try to hit it hard this coming month. So
you don't have a real whippy internet connection where you're at, do you?
I don't know. I live out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. No, you're a little janky.
My guy moved. Yeah, he's moving really slow, but you can hear me good, can't you?
Yeah, we can hear you pretty good.
Yeah, it's just my guy moves in slow motion.
I've got
a 12-hour run.
Go ahead.
And a 50K and a pace in 100-mile.
That seems excessive. So,
you come run that 100 with me?
Nope.
Okay. Hey, how did it end? You might have ended a part of your life last night, right?
Yeah, we had our last testing at the Taekwondo school, so we're moving on from that, and it was a nice night. We had a lot of fun with the students, and we're looking forward to have a lot of our time back. But we're going to miss the folks. We made a lot of good relationships and connections with people there, and so we're going to miss them. But we're moving on.
What do you think of that added to your life? Like,
Well,
what
see,
was the
I
most
accidentally
beneficial?
started this thing called K-ROG that's gotten way out of hand, and is
Yeah.
taking up a lot of my time. So apparently, that's what we're going to be doing is a lot of TV stuff, which I guess is okay
hmm
because it sure is fun to
We
do
should
that
get
too.
a TV station. That'd be fun, wouldn't it?
Do what?
We should get a TV station.
Yeah, we could do
Let's
that.
do
Here,
that.
I helped you out on your feed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
That's great. I really appreciate that. Who is that? What's he from?
that's Anthony Michael Hall from 16
I don't know who that
Candles.
is.
Yep.
I don't know what that is.
We'll do a little side by side here for you, so people can compare.
Oh gosh.
You could have been a famous
Yeah,
actor
but
in the 80s.
there was this song that came out. I don't know. It was pretty popular a couple years ago. That the album cover, this kid on the album cover, he had like this paint on the side of his face, and I had so many people come up to me. Some people were like, "Is this you?" And then I said a lot of people were like, "This guy looks so much like you." So I was famous for a small bit there. I did some, cover artwork for that band, but I had never heard the song before. Then someone shoved it in my face and asked if it was me. It's like, no, that guy doesn't have as many freckles as me. And my mom has always told me that freckles are angel kisses.
Yep.
And so that kid obviously is not as loved as me by the angels.
Obviously, that's the case.
Obviously, that is the case.
Well, I expect that over the weekend we'll be doing some moving here around K-ROG. We've got some new studio space. We're transferring some things around. So the sports guys should have their studio up and running.
Yeah.
And then that's Studio B. We'll have Studio A set up probably a month or so after that. And, be good to go. So,
yeah.
All right,
Well, sweet.
man.
Good.
Thanks for jumping in here this morning. I hope you get to feeling better. We'll see you next week, everybody. Thanks for watching on K-ROG.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.